And we had to wear skirts in the morning till lunch. No, when they stopped that either. That was the year I accepted Christ into my life. I can still remember it like it was yesterday, out on that rock. I guess the funny thing I remember, Diamond ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at every single meal. And she was always the first one up, and I was the one that you had to drag out of the sleeping bag. I can remember Wilmer Denninger singing at the top of his lungs every meal and really enjoyed sitting at his table. I spent much time at Meadowland. I loved my years waitressing and making new friends, spending during the week, which not many people knew, the pool was open during the week and the East Swamp boys were there. My children attended here and they have good memories too. Nate was also a counselor, and now my grandchildren will be attending here. It's wonderful to see all that is still going on, and so grateful of all the support everyone gives it.
Good job, Judy.
I've been involved with camp in many ways through Bible camps, youth retreats, boys' league outings, Memorial Day and Labor Day Bible conferences, and even our Sunday school class parties with Crossroads. My uncle also served here as camp administrator for so many years, and I've seen multiple generations of my family grow up. My parents, grandparents were also part of this camp. We had work days where we built and repaired things. I even helped with the roof on the dining hall. And years later, I took the roof off the dining hall. But it wasn't just the projects or the events, it was the people. Camp served as a gathering place for youth from across the Eastern District Conference. Many of us literally grew up together. In fact, many ended up marrying someone they met at camp. That's how deeply rooted these relationships became. I have vivid memories of literally singing around the campfire, Kumbaya. And Kristen mentioned vintage songs, well then these must be ancient songs. They'll know we are Christians by our love, pass it on, seek ye first. I also remember Wilmer Denlinger singing, "Come and dine in the domestic palace." With conviction. It sticks with me, and I can't forget when Rick and I performed Who's on First behind us in 1993. That's a while last. I learned how to swim at Camp Manilang. Doreen's brother taught me how to swim and spent countless hours fishing sunnies out of the lake, hundreds of sunnies. I made lanyards and crafts, listened to Bible teachings, men like Norm Schmidt and Gary Stenson, developed friendships that last far beyond summer. Now, Camp Meadowland may not have been had the most amenities that other places had, and I say that with full respect. But what makes Meadowland incredibly special is local. It's in our backyard, and because of that, it's been part of my everyday, almost everyday life. But the most important moment I can share from my time at Camp Meadowland happened when I was in 6th grade. I was full of questions about faith, about life, about Jesus. One night at a campfire, my counselor, Alan Hines, sat on my bunk and took the time to answer those questions. That night I came to understand who Jesus really was. I accepted him as Savior. Camp Meadowland's theme verse has always been Philippians 3:10, that I may know him. And that verse is more than just words on a banner. It describes exactly what happened in my heart through the Psalms, the teachings, the conversations, the stillness of the campfire. I came to know him. I love this camp. Not just for the fun of the memories, but because where I encountered the living God in a real personal way. So Camp Meadowland has been a huge part of my life. But also, the Men of Grace Meadow Church. That has really shaped men like Jay Sr. and so many others. I can't even think of it right now. But those men and being part of this camp has really shaped my life. And I just thank you for the opportunity to say that.